type in yes in the chat window. As you know, we always do live videos. So doing a quick testing of video and audio, I think everything is working now. Perfect. Today's topic is power of words. What is the topic today? Power of words, because words have vibrations. Everyone quickly type in the chat window, words have vibrations. If you understand, every word has vibrations because everything in the universe is made of one thing, energy. And energy always has vibrations. If you are listening to my words right now and it is having a certain impact on you, that is only because of my words have particular vibrations, my tone has particular vibrations. So not only my words have vibrations, even my tone has vibrations. For an example, if I say the word love in this way, love itself has a vibration, but if I change the tone of the word love, love, it changes the vibration, it changes how it impacts you, right? So how many of you want to know the science behind words, which I think I've explained in one of the videos before, but I wanted to do it again today? How many of you want to know the science behind words and how it impacts our subconscious mind, how it impacts our body, and how it impacts what we attract in our life? Everyone type in S for science quickly in the chat window now. Those of you who are meeting me for the first time, my name is Mitesh Khatri. I and my wife Indu Khatri, we are law of attraction coaches, and this is our book, The Law of Attraction. So today, what are we talking about? The power of words. Let's understand what is the science behind the power of words. The first part of the science I already told you, which is that words have vibrations, correct? There is a scientist, his name is Masaru Emoto. He's a Japanese scientist. Everyone type in the chat window quickly ME, which means Masaru Emoto, so that you remember this name. Do Google search on him later, okay? Dr. Masaru Emoto did this experiment. You know, scientists are all crazy, right? They don't want to believe in anything unless there is experimentation behind it. So he did an experiment to prove that everything in the universe is made of energy and energy has vibrations. So what he did was he would take water and he would take a drop of water and put it in a tube, and he would freeze it at 4 degrees, which means like really, really cold. That's where water becomes ice. Then he would look at that ice with a microscope inside and look at the molecular structure of that particular water. Do you know how many of you remember watching those microscopes in school in the physics experiment department? How many of you remember that? Type in I in the chat window. Very fascinating. Remember, I used to love looking at those microscopes, those molecules, and all in the physics department, in the biology department, in basically the science experiment room. And that fascination kind of took me over a period of years when I remembered I was searching on the net one day and I saw that microscope picture. And then I saw some other pictures with it. And suddenly that grabbed my attention, and I saw Dr. Masaru Emoto and the power of words. And then I started reading on about him. And what he did, as I was telling you, he took water, froze it at 4 degrees, and after that, he saw the molecular structure of water deep within. This is what he found. The example I'm showing you right now is about polluted water. Polluted water, some water, like water which is in the gutter, water which is in the mess, water which is basically which is completely polluted, bad water. He took this water and froze it to 4 degrees and then looked at the molecular structure of that water. This is what he found inside the polluted water. This is the molecular structure of the water. Can you imagine drinking this water? Say yes or say no. Come on, quickly tell me, everyone in the chat window. Can you imagine drinking this water? Obviously not. Why? If you drink this water, what will happen? Sickness will happen, health will go bad, correct? Now, he took the same water and offered it some prayer. True story, he offered it some prayer, kept it near some Buddhist monks who were just praying to that water, just praying to that water, just praying. And the water it was not like they were directly praying to the water, they were just near around that water. And this is what happened to the water immediately after the prayer. What is the one word that is coming to your mind as you're looking at this picture right now? Same water, by the way. After the prayer has been introduced to the water, this is what happens to the molecular structure of this water. Now, can you imagine drinking this water? Tell me yes or tell me no. Come on, quickly. Tell me yes or tell me no. Yes, you can now imagine drinking this water. Why? Because you can see how healthy the water is right now. You can see how beautiful the molecules are right now. Now, my question is, just the way this molecular structure has been created because of bad water or pollution water exposed to prayer. Now, please imagine how much part a part of our body is water. Everyone tell me in the chat window quickly how much part of our body is water. You remember reading about this in school? You even passed using this question in your school in one of the papers of science. More than 70%, yes, more than 70% of our body is basically liquid, basically water, right? So, liquid. Now, 70% of that, when we are using negative words, is having that impact of that pollution water. But the moment you expose prayer, that is why temples have so much power. When you go to a temple and there is a puja going on, or there's beautiful shlokas going on in a temple, tell me one word, everyone. Whenever you go to a temple inside, how do you feel? Quickly tell me, how do you feel? And I'll tell you one word that is coming in the chat window is going to be very, 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 very common word. You will see it. I'm not even going to tell you the word, but I guarantee you, 90% people who's going to answer this question right now, what feeling you experience in a temple is going to be more or less the same. Peace, relaxed, peace. Why? It's not a coincidence. It's because the words that are going on in that area, the calmness that is going on in that area is because of the power of those words. You go inside that temple and the vibrations of these kind of words hits you and you suddenly feel this kind of molecular structure inside you. Beautiful, right? Let me show you one more example. These are multiple examples in one place. So if you see the first one over there, read it carefully. It says water molecule before offering a prayer and then water molecule after offering a prayer. I just showed you that. Look below there. They took that water and said, thank you, thank you, thank you, just thank you, and froze that water. And then look at what happened to the water. Look at the molecular structure of the word thank you over here. And then they took the same water and said, you make me sick, I will kill you. You make me sick, I will kill you. You make me sick. I don't even want to say it. Looking at the molecular structure that I can see here, I don't even want to say these words right now. They took the same water, said love and appreciation. Look at the molecular structure of the same water. Look how the water is transforming completely. Why? Because energy has the ability to transform itself into any form. Why? Because energy has vibrations and that vibrations has a particular frequency. That frequency creates form. Everyone type in the chat window, frequency creates form. So when you change the vibrations, when you change the frequency of any molecule, of any energy, it changes the form completely and it transforms into completely something else. Now, here is my question to all of you. Now that you've seen this, think about this question. Since morning, how many times have you used a negative word? And what negative word have you used? Tell me that negative word in the chat window right now. What negative thing have you said to somebody? How many times have you said the word no? How many times have you worried and said, oh shit? How many times have you felt bad and said, this person doesn't listen to me? How many times have you got angry and said, why don't you listen to me? And every time you've said that negative word, you felt that negative word, every time you've said something and that has created that upset in you, frustration, like, why is this happening? Frustration. What are you doing inside your body? What vibrations are you creating? 70% of the body. What vibrations are you creating? Positive vibrations or negative vibrations? Think about it. Negative vibrations, right? And how did you create these vibrations? Simply with what? Simply with the power of words. You used words and it converted into vibrations, and those vibrations made your frequency. And now, what will we attract? Same vibrations. Why? Because how does energy work? How does frequency work? Same frequency always attracts each other. Always remember this, same frequency always attracts each other. Now, we are attracting a lot of negativity in our life right now simply because we used a lot of negative words. But don't worry. What did I just show you here? Look at this again. Look at this picture again. Same water, right? Same water transforming from one point to the other point to the other point, from thank you to sick to love and appreciation. The same water is transforming. So, what am I trying to tell you here? You don't have to worry about your past. You don't have to worry about your present. You can create your future. You can attract a beautiful life if you start using positive words now. For how many of you this is making sense? Everyone type in quickly in the chat window MS, which means making sense. Is this making sense to you? Right? So here is what I have for you. I have a challenge for you, what I call the 24 hours positive words challenge. For the next 24 hours, can you take up this challenge with me? That every time you open your mouth, you're only going to say positive words. You're only going to use positive tone. Don't allow yourself to use negative tone. Don't allow yourself to use negative words. Why? Because you know the power of these words now, which you did not know earlier. You're vibrating at that frequency every time you're saying no. You're vibrating at that frequency every time you're saying bad. You're vibrating at that frequency every time you're saying something negative to somebody else. You know, other people may be bad, but every time you call them bad, who is vibrating at that frequency of that word? We are. So I always tell people, forget about other people over there. You take care of your frequency. Because if your frequency goes wrong, your attraction is going to go wrong, right? So 24 hours challenge. How many of you right now willing to take this 24 hours challenge? Starting now, everyone type in 24 now, which means you start your 24 hours now, not today, not at 9 o'clock at night, not tomorrow, not next month, now, 24 now. Are you willing to take up this challenge? Please type in 24 now. Now, if you are taking up this challenge, please help me spread this challenge. Spread this challenge by sharing this video with at least 3 people in your life so that we can have vibrations around us of more and more people using positive words. How many of you promise me that you will share this with 3 people? Type in IP3, which means I promise I will share this with 3 people in my life right now. Now, if you want me to be sending you emails regularly on these kind of videos that I do every day, tomorrow, I'm coming up with another very, very powerful topic about law of attraction. If you want an email of that, there is a subscribe button below this video. Hit the subscribe button. After you hit the subscribe button, you'll see a bell icon. Hit the bell icon. Only when you hit the bell icon, you will automatically now receive emails from me or from YouTube for knowing that, yes, I'm going live. You will even see what is the topic coming up. Okay, awesome. So now I am going to, as usual, wait for any 4 or 5 questions in the chat window right now. If you have any questions, I would love to answer your questions. I would love some questions regarding words. Let's see what questions you have. In the meantime, those of you who would like to go deeper in this science, today evening I'm doing a free webinar, a 2 hour program, actually a 3 hour program, where I'm going to teach you everything about what is law of attraction, how law of attraction works, how to make affirmations. I'm going to give you ready-made affirmations, clear up all your negative energy in your life on this particular registration page, miteshkhatri.com/free LOA. All right, let's see what questions do we have here. So Pratik here is saying, please help me. Sure, Pratik, what's your question? I'll be happy to help. Let's see the next question here. मैं भी करती हूँ. Perfect, Sanjay. Then what else do we have here? That's my link by my team. How to use words for professional success? Well, simple. Every time, Ashwini, you think about your profession, think, are you saying words like, the market does not have money? Market does not have money. There are no jobs in the market. All your statements are made of words. If you continue using negative words, the attraction will be negative. If you start using positive words, the attraction becomes positive. I'll give you an example, which I was giving some of my students yesterday. My birds, my beautiful birds, they were fighting a few days ago, and we used to say that, oh, they're fighting. That means the elder one is jealous of the younger one because the elder one is spending more time with me. So now the elder one is getting jealous and kind of fighting with the younger one. The more we said that, the vibrations went to the birds and they really started fighting more. And we got more worried and we continued talking more negative for 3 4 days. But then I said, no, we got to stop this. We started saying, both of you are best friends. So they're actually fighting in front of us right now. And we are saying, both of you are best friends, both of you love each other, both of you are best friends, both of you love each other. Believe it or not, next morning onwards, their behavior shifts. Because the more we said positive words about their behavior, the more those vibrations affected their energy, their frequency. Okay, so that's the same thing you need to do for your job, for your career, for your profession. uh, I'm spending to all my students as an experiment. I'm speeding, I'm not sure, reading to all my students as an experiment. I'm glad. uh, then let's see what other questions do we have. So I can do this bottle technique with water of glass. Absolutely. In fact, I do it with simple glass also. While drinking water, I just say thank you, love, thank you, peaceful, successful. If you simply say these words when you're drinking water, immediately it has an impact on the molecule of that water which is going inside your system, and it is creating those vibrations and expanding it and attracting that back to you. Okay, let's take one or two last questions. Sir, can we say hope no no just like a mantra, or do we need a reason? Not necessary. Indu, my wife, she says hope no no every morning just like a mantra, because what are you doing when you're saying I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you? Is these are positive words that you're repeating, and that is why hope no no works. So the more you say these words, any negative in your energy in your life just disappears. And that is why keep using hope no no, keep using positive words. How to stay positive in an extended joint family in daily life? Very simple, Kathy. First part, take responsibility for your emotions. Don't allow yourself to believe that people in your family can affect your emotions. If you believe that people in your family can affect your emotions, then yes, they can. But if you believe that you control your emotions, yes, even there you are right. So that's the first part. Second, start using positive words around negative people. The more you use positive words, you're not only going to transform your energy, you're going to transform their energy. Remember the picture I showed you right now? If a scientist can change the molecular structure of water, of polluted water, into such beautiful design, the same water is inside us. If somebody is angry and negative, it means they have polluted water within them. You can heal them simply by saying positive words about them. Making sense? Okay. Sir, there is fluctuation between positive and negative thoughts throughout the day. Yes, Preeti, the fluctuation first is always going to be there because that's called life, positive and negative. However, how much that fluctuation happens depends on are you exercising that ability to take control of your thoughts. So today onwards, take up this 24 hours challenge so that you're able to really exercise that ability to use more positive words by choice. Then the fluctuation will happen less, which means you will lose control less. Make sense? Okay. What should be the action affirmation for attracting a good life partner? Well, I love meeting new people. That's your action. Whenever I meet new people, I take interest in their life. I ask a lot of questions. I'm opening up easily when I meet new people. See, because if I'm not going to open up with new people when I meet them for marriage, how's it going to work, right? So action affirmations are very, very important. How do you make these action affirmations? Today evening, we're going to be showing you in detail about affirmations. Come and attend there. But to give you a little more hint about action affirmations, any action that helps you lead towards that growth, towards that goal, convert that action into an affirmation like you're already doing it. Okay, with that guys, let's take one last question. सर, अगर पानी को मंत्रा चला कर रखें तो वो हाई वाइब्रेशन में आ जाता है क्या? बिल्कुल आ जाता है. इसके ऊपर हमने एक पूरा वीडियो बनाया है. ऊपर बाद में सर्च में टाइप करना वाटर बॉटल, मितेश खत्री वाटर बॉटल टेक्निक. पानी को कैसे वाइब्रेशन से चार्ज किया जाता है यूजिंग द सेम टेक्निक, वो हमने एक अलग वीडियो में बताया. ध्यान से जाके देखना उसको. ठीक है? Done. With that, I've come to the conclusion of today's video. I hope I'm keeping this short. I hope I'm keeping this precise, and I'm able to add value in every single video that I'm giving to you over here live every day on our YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon, share this video with 3 people. Remember IP3, everyone type in one more time in the chat window. IP3, most important. I hope you have accepted my 24 hours challenge. If yes, your challenge starts now. Whoever you meet from now, including yourself, whenever you talk to yourself, in your mind, whatever you say to people around you for the next 24 hours, take up this challenge of saying beautiful, powerful, amazing, extraordinary, peaceful, exciting, harmonious words, so that the more you're vibrating in these words, the more you're attracting the same positive energy. Okay, perfect. I'll see you tomorrow again live one more time with another very powerful video. I promise you that. Just hit the bell icon so that you're able to get an email notification with what topic I am introducing tomorrow. Okay, see you again. Bye bye, everyone. Type in IP3. Give me that promise right now that yes, you will definitely share this video right now with 3 friends so that we can have more and more people in the world using positive vibrations with positive words. Take care. Bye bye.